are back with another classic video game review, and that's Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix.
House real big, cars real big, what?
As it is a racing game developed by Rockstar Games and Rockstar San Diego. It was released on March 13, 2006 for the PS2 and Xbox. In addition to both consoles, the original Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition was also released on PSP. It has more in addition to the original that had. You can choose where you want to start, as it's either in career mode or in Tokyo Challenge. You can start your career off in San Diego and Tokyo Challenge in Tokyo, respectively. Tokyo Challenge was added in Remix. In career mode, Oscar is your guide throughout, and you start off in the garage in San Diego known as 619's. Here is the introduction of Oscar.
Hey, I just hooked up your ride, ese. I worked the engine with a new air intake, turbo, headers, and exhaust system. Then I dropped her, tightened up the suspension, and added a sway bar for less body roll. Oh, and I upgraded the brakes. And now she's riding on a set of 20-inch shoes. What are you talking about the money for? Do you understand the work that goes into this? The love? You're lost, fool. Hey, I gotta go. So you're baby's boy, huh? The one he says is into cars. Cool. So what you into, Holmes? I got only the best cars. Something fast for the import tuner scene, a truck, or maybe something classic. Or if you got the feria, I say, something luxury. Cause here at 619's, we got it all. All aftermarket stuff, bodywork, and under the hood. Make it fast and make it beautiful. Hey, but I ain't no salesman. So go look through the cars, pick out what you want, and don't try to get funny with the price, cause this ain't the ghetto. So, baby says you like to drive with some speed, eh? Well, I can hook you up. It's all about car club down here, Holmes. Whatever you buy, there'll be somebody that will want to race it. That's the vibe down here. Beautiful cars and fast driving. Insanity, ese. So, give me a call, or I'll give you a call. Hook you up with some car clubs, Holmes.
In Tokyo Challenge, Tomoya is your guide in Tokyo. Here is the introduction of him.
ボス、例の外人が来ました。
使えねえ野郎だな。もっとマシな仕事しろよ。てめえ俺のことこげんじんだろ。It looks cheap. You can't get the help these days. Whatever, bad joke. Welcome to Speedway. Welcome to Tokyo. I got your message. Cool, yes? So, I don't know what you've been up to in America, friend, but you in Japan now. We do things a little different. You can use any of the cars you've already got, or I can set you up with a ride. My garage can handle anything you need. New cars and upgrades. Even this clown is better than any of those butchers you use in America. Everything you win, you can take back home. Tell people where you got it. Tokyo races are guys wanting to race anyone in the city. The more Tokyo races you win, the more tournaments become available. Some of the tournaments require vehicles of a certain performance class or vehicle type. So if you haven't unlocked them yet, go home stateside and get what you need. If you beat a tournament, you win a serious ride. Have fun, friend.
Regardless of where you start, you have to purchase a vehicle in order to start. The ones that are available at the start are the 1964 Chevrolet Impala at $21,450, 1978 Chevrolet Monte Carlo at $20,750, Dodge Neon SRT4 at $21,450, Mitsubishi Eclipse at $21,200, Volkswagen Golf R32 at $21,750, Volkswagen Jetta at $21,350, and a Scion TC at the $16,350. After you choose your first car, you will be thrown into a race in San Diego. After that, you are free to explore the city and find races there. This game is considered to be a classic because it's the best Midnight Club game of all time and one of the best video games of all time as well. It's also revolutionary as being the first game in the franchise to feature licensed vehicles and as a result not follow the GTA path. The variety of games, the variety of cars and music is something no other game at the time could pull off. The cars range from SUVs to trucks to muscle cars, tutors, luxury sedans, exotics, choppers, and sport bikes. The music includes hip-hop, rock, techno, dancehall, drum and bass, and more. The theme song of the Midnight Club 3 is Real Big by Manny Fresh. The instrumental version of the song is played in the main menu every time you get there. The game also features a variety of different types of races such as street racers, city races, club races, and tournaments. Now let's explain each one. Street racers are rowing racers that have a blue arrow on the map, and when you challenge them, you can participate in their races. City races are always a single race, and these optional events are represented by a red circle. They are good as far as making extra money. Club races are represented by a gold star and restricted to only certain vehicles and are located in all three cities in the career mode. Tournaments are the most challenging races, but also the most rewarding ones as well. These have trophy icons, and you have to earn the most cumulative points in order to win it all. There are other types of events in this game as well, such as autocross, track, capture the flag, paint, cruise, frenzy, ordered, circuit, tag, and unordered. All of these events are available in the arcade mode. With autocross, you have to race against the clock. It also has barriers instead of being in the open city. Whoever posts the fastest lap time is the winner. Track is similar to autocross, but you have to race against other racers instead of the clock. Capture the flag is when you capture the flag. You get the flag and race to a certain location. You can lose the flag if you get hit by another opponent. You can set the options on how many points are needed to win. Time limit, team organization, and game variations are given before these race types begin. With cruise, there's no rules or checkpoints, and you can do whatever you want. Order races must be found in the order that the checkpoints are in, and that's the way until the finish line. Circuit races are like order races, but are multiple laps involved. The starting point of the race becomes a checkpoint in the races that follow. Unordered races are races in which the finish line and checkpoints are laid out, and you choose which order you'd like to go through. In Tokyo Challenge, there are Tokyo City races which are represented by a purple diamond in the navigation system. Winning these races will allow you to unlock more tournaments, and once they're all unlocked, then turn into city races just like in the States. They are similar to Tokyo City races, but don't lock any more tournaments. Club tournaments are specific to vehicle types and have blue trophies on the HUD, and are sponsored by the visiting car clubs. Player experiences in the career mode, such as Unbeatable, Street Racers, American Royalty, Original Riders, etc. Class tournaments have white trophies on the HUD that are specific to specific car classes. In both club and class, if you don't have the specific type of vehicle, you can purchase one in the garage. If it's not available, you will have to go back to the career to unlock /win one. In both class and club tournaments, if you restart a race, you restart the whole tournament. In the garage, you can manage your rides, buy them, and customize them as well. There are a number of locations in the garage to modify your car, such as the performance shop, detail shop, body shop, and color shop. Performance shop is where you do anything to your vehicle's performance, such as tires and engine. Detail shop is where you can add stuff to the car without changes to the body, such as vinyls and decals. Body shop is where you can make physical changes to your car, such as new rims or a different hood. The color shop is where you change the color of your car to whatever suits you best, or even its window or nitrous blast as well. Midnight Club 3 Double Edition Remix has, like the original, has all the cars and music and cities from that game, but as stated earlier, has Tokyo, which is the same Tokyo used from Midnight Club 2. It also has 25 more vehicles and more music as well. You can even create custom races in the game as well. In addition to San Diego and Tokyo, the game also takes place in Atlanta, Detroit. This is what I consider my favorite video game of all time. It's just incredible what kind of diversity it has. No other video game has been able to top the variety of different vehicles, like I stated earlier. Not even franchises like Forza or Need for Speed can say that, as this one has motorcycles as well. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of motorcycles, at least it's in the game. The only other franchise that could even come close to having motorcycles, as well as other types of vehicles, is The Crew. But they don't have the number of vehicles that Midnight Club 3 Double Edition Remix has, which is why no other video game has been able to top the the variety as well as the number of variety it has. Even though I'm not a big fan of motorcycles, but this game is a lot of fun to play. It took a while for me to beat it because I didn't play it that often, but it was a lot of fun. It was challenging as well. I always found the unordered races to be hard. Even when I've done them before, I have a tendency to forget because it is so hard to win these unordered races. That's some of the most annoying ones to do. Sometimes in order to win one of these unordered races, you have to follow another opponent to see where they're headed and then use the nitrous to go past them and win. That's one way to do it. But this was a lot of fun. I did have some trouble beating Phil as well at some points of the game. But still, the biker, the one with the chopper. And it was a lot of fun to challenge it. It could be frustrating sometimes, but most of the time it was fun. And I usually started when I played it the number of times that I did the career. I usually started with Tokyo, which is okay. It doesn't matter which one you start with. But preferably you should start with career, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. But still, many times when I did Tokyo Challenge, I had to go back to the career mode with some tournament because some vehicles were locked. But still, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend this game. Unfortunately, though, unlike the other classic video games I've done, this is not accessible on PC, unfortunately, because, it was only released on PS2 and Xbox, or if you get the original, PSP as well. And the only problem with this is that it's not on PC, like I said, unless you get an emulator, which unfortunately has a little bit of issues with it, depending on your PC, and it's not the same as playing on a console. Unfortunately, this never was released on a PC. If this was released on a PC, it would do even better than what it already did, and it's already the best Midnight Club game of all time. And unfortunately, it was not released on PC, unlike its previous two games, its predecessors, the first and the second Midnight Club, and they were released on PC. If this one were released on PC, so many mods could be made. It would be incredible if that happened. Unfortunately, it never will. And unfortunately, what happened with the franchise as well, it did not end the way we hoped it. And we hoped it didn't end. And unfortunately, with Midnight Club LA, it did not do as well as the predecessor. And then stories to say that the guys were fired from Rockstar San Diego, that studio closed down, and then no more Midnight Clubs were made, even though there was a leak of one, even though that would turn out to be fake. But still, this is a great game, despite all that. You should still play it, though, even though it's hard to get nowadays. But if you were to get it, better get the console version, obviously. You can get it on eBay or Amazon. It's no longer available in stores. I would not recommend the emulator version of it because it's not that good. And another thing that's pretty cool about this game that's probably exclusive to this game, collectibles. You find Rockstar logos throughout the city, and when you find those logos, you can be able to unlock unique parts such as special riders or even exclusive Rockstar license plate, which is pretty cool to do in this game as well. That you can only get in a career. But still, this is a lot of fun to do. And even when you finally beat the game, those side stuff can keep you going. I didn't really bother at first until I ran into one, and then I was like, oh, I got to do the rest of it. And that's when I got back into actually doing that, and that's why I ended up finishing it. But still, it's a lot of fun, and all the challenges that it had in this game was incredible, and I highly recommend it. And you're going to have a lot of fun, especially being able to do these types of challenges. You can even pimp out your vehicle, something that I call his big with his ribs. You go pimp your ride if you want to. Big pimp. You can do all that if you want. And just, it's incredible what you can do in this game. And I highly recommend it because of all the stuff you can do in the game. It's very diverse. And also the police is pretty cool in this game, even though they don't want to arrest you or anything. They only chase you during races, but that's fine. At least there's police in the game. And it's just incredible the variety of vehicles in the game. It would have been better if there were other manufacturers there, as there was no Ford or Mazda or Subaru. But that's okay because the game was still awesome. It's my favorite video game of all time. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And play it if you get the chance. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Follow